Hey everybody, welcome back to Everything's Plastic. Today we have another Marvel Legends action figure review, and this is the Gamerverse Miles Morales from the awesome PS4, PS5 game Spider-Man Miles Morales. Here's a quick look at the side of the box. We got a picture of Miles Morales on the side, Miles Morales on the other side. We got the spider symbol on top, pretty cool, and we got our barcodes and all that good stuff on the bottom. This guy is part of the Armadillo Build-A-Figure series. Can't wait to get this one assembled. I think he looks pretty awesome, man. A little bit behind on doing this review as always, but hopefully you guys still check it out. If you're unfamiliar with Wave, first one is Integrated Suit Spider-Man. Then we got the Black and Gold Suit Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, J. Jonah Jameson, Miles Morales, Orlon, and Shriek. So pretty solid Wave overall. The build figure itself is pretty awesome as well. Can't wait to finally get all these out of the box and do a review for you guys. There's a little read up on the back that says, when a fierce power struggle threatens to destroy his new home, Miles Morales realized that with great power, there must also come great responsibility. Love the picture on the back. Awesome. I really enjoyed the game as well. So that's pretty much it for packaging. Let's crack this guy open and get a closer look. Alright, we are back. This guy is out of the package. So let's go over his accessories. He comes with the Build-A-Figure piece for Armadillo. And this is the right leg for Armadillo. Awesome. Can't wait to get this guy fully completed. Love all the detail. Love the claws. This guy is going to look fantastic. He comes with a different head sculpt as well, an unmasked version. I think they did a pretty awesome job with this one. Pretty cool detail, and overall, really clean head sculpt. Comes with two of these electricity hands, which are pretty cool. We've seen these before. Still pretty cool. I like getting extra hands and accessories with our Marvel Legends. He comes with two fisted hands in the package, and he comes with two web shooting hands, which are pretty cool. Pretty cool detail on those. And paint application is pretty decent. And he comes with two more open hands as well. So lots of options. Comes with 3 extra sets of hands, 4 sets of hands in total, which I'm not going to complain about that. I think that's pretty awesome when we get accessories and extra hands with our Marvel Legends. So let's get a closer look all over. Really love the design of his suit. I think they did an awesome job there with that. The mold itself is a pretty decent mold overall. I think they did a pretty decent job on the paint application. Some places the black is showing through and it's not 100% clean, but overall I'm not too bothered by it. I actually really like this figure. Too bad it's my son's. I had originally bought it for myself, but my son really loves Miles Morales and I had to do the dad thing and let him have a figure. I'm sure I'll find one for myself eventually, but as long as he's happy, that's the main thing. The only real issue I got with this one is this bicep swivel here. This joint is defective. It still works and everything else, but we can see here that it's kind of sticks out and it's misshapen, as opposed to this one is nice and tight and in place where it's supposed to be. This one will not go into place no matter how much you heat it up. Kind of spaced out and not exactly where it should be. I couldn't really tell from the packaging anyways. This guy is so difficult to get that just happy to have him at this point. So pretty plain overall, but there is some detail. There's some texturing in his legs and the overall suit. So I'm quite happy with it. It's Miles Morales. This is the way his suit is supposed to be anyways, so I think they nailed it and it's pretty accurate. We had a closer look. Let's go over articulation. His head goes back this far, forward this far. You do have some side to side as well. You get your full rotation there. You can see that this one's on the dumbbell joint as well. Like I stated in my previous review, big fan of those dumbbell joints for his neck. I think it looks more natural and we do get a good range of motion from it. His shoulders go up this far. I can't get a lot of range of motion out of this one. This is as high as I can get his shoulder. There is a butterfly joint. It goes all the way around. You get your bicep swivel. You do have your double jointed pinless elbows as well. You get a pretty decent range of motion out of that. All 8 hands are back and forth for articulation. Obviously you get your full rotation there as well. His ab crunch goes back this far, forward this far. So awesome range of motion there. You do have your swivel at your hip there. Comes out to pretty much a complete split, which is fantastic. His leg goes forward this far, back this far. Not as restricted as most Marvel Legends, so that's pretty awesome. You got your upper thigh cut, double jointed, pinless knees as well. Thumbs up. Love my pinless joints. I see it every review. Fantastic. I love when we get them. And there's no boot cut or anything like that. This foot goes back this far and forward this far. So pretty good range of motion there. And obviously you get your full rotation there as well. So pretty average articulation out of those feet. The only thing where he's somewhat restricted is his shoulders. And they are really tight joints. If you force on it to go any further, you're actually wearing away on the rib pain here. So don't really want to take the chance on that. And the pegs on these bicep swivels are pretty small as well. So even though I heated this one up, I don't really want to force on it any more than that. But that's okay. I'll live with that. Overall, the figure looks awesome. He's restricted in some places, but he's got really good articulation in other places. So overall, I think it pretty much evens out. Let's pop on that other head sculpt. So it took a bit of work to get that one on, but we got it on, and overall, it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, the only other gripe I got about this figure is there's a big gap on the back there. It doesn't really fit naturally. Even when he's posed like this, front on, it's not too bad. I think his neck is just a tad bit too long. And we can see the gap here on the back. Doesn't look natural at all. This one here actually fits a lot better. Even though they look like the same size, I think this socket might just be a little bit deeper. Let me know in the comments below if your guys' figure is the same or if it's just mine. Actually, force down on it a little bit more, it does fit a little bit better. I still think his neck is just a little bit longer than it needs to be. Still pretty cool head sculpt. Still looks pretty cool. Let me know in the comments below which one you prefer, masked or unmasked. Alright, for comparisons here, we compare them to Spider-Man 2099, Zombie Hunter Spidey, the MCU Spider-Man Homecoming version, and then House of M Spider-Man. You can see that Miles Morales is pretty much the same height as the House of M, but just a little bit taller than the Zombie Hunter Spidey. That pretty much sums up our unboxing and review. Overall, I'm going to give this one a 8.5 out of 10. I think overall it looks fantastic. I think it's an awesome figure. And I love the overall design of the suit. Love all the accessories. But at the same time, there is some issues. The unmasked head sculpt doesn't really fit well. Hindered articulation in some parts. And I have a defective joint right here. Even though I have a defective joint here, I think that 8.5 is still a pretty fair score overall. It looks awesome. I love Miles Morales. I love the game. I think it's a great figure. Very excited to have him in our collection. I wish it was in my personal collection, but I'm just happy me or my son has this one. As always, let me know in the comments below what you think of this figure. What you think of my score of 8.5 out of 10. Let me know what you think of the Miles Morales game. Did you prefer the original or did you prefer Miles Morales? I know the games are both pretty similar, but let me know which story you guys enjoyed more. If you liked the review, don't forget to click on that like button, and that subscribe button is there as well if you guys want to support the channel. As always, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you on the next one. Keep collecting and stay safe.